Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is an SH Figuarts Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness from Bandai. This is a real one. I have, if you look back through my catalogue of videos, done KO and bootlegs of SH Figuarts, action figures. It's where this channel kind of started. And mainly because I couldn't afford the real deal, so these were, the knockoffs were as good as I get. This is a genuine one. I got this cheap. Comic Con Cocktails were selling them for like 30 quid instead of the usual price, so I was like, let's try one. And Doctor Strange, I have another one of these, another SH Figuarts figure, but that will be another video. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, because hopefully it will keep you interested enough to, join the channel if you haven't, like, subscribe, etc. Let's have a look at the box. Anyway, here's nice artwork on the front. Multiverse of Madness, Mr. Cumberbatch there himself. This one looks a lot better than the previous Doctor Strange. In this, the original one that I had was a bootleg. I don't know where he is actually. Let me just double check, because I used to have him in the drawer behind me. I ran out of space on the shelves, so there he is. Yes, I found him. So that was a previous version. Anyway, I moved them. I ran out of space on the shelves, so they were the ones that got kind of moved to one side. But so Multiverse of Madness, Bandai. Nice artwork down the side there. Posed on the back. I like the way there's a stand for the cape. The cape looks interesting on this one. Also a stand for the effects that you get with him, which looks pretty cool. Like I say, these were quite expensive, but got this one cheap. Let's pop that open there. Get the instructions. All the stands and things. There is the usual cardboard thing at the back there. Yes, right. I'm excited for this. Like I say, after all these years to finally have, and Doctor Strange, as some of you will out there know, he's one of my favourite characters. All right, pop him out of there. Thing for him. I'm not sure what that is yet. We'll figure it out though. I'm going to be very careful here because I don't want to tip all the hands out, but let's do a quick scoot down the list of hands. Whereas with the sling ring, I guess those are the ones for the effects to plug into. Yeah. That's the next big question. Which hands do you put him with? We also have, let's take these out very carefully, because I don't want to fire all these fingers. You fire his fingers all over the room. The stands are underneath there as well. Let's see if we can get those out without destroying. Nope, all the hands came out. But at least they're in the stand. Right, so we have a stand in here. Yep, right. We'll put that to one side, we'll put that to one side, and that to one side. Here he is. Oh, now there is a piece of plastic behind him again. There we go. And, oh, the cape feels good. The cape unplugs, looking from the, right, that's what that bit's for. So you can plug it in the back there, fill it in. There is a piece of plastic around his waist. Throw that over there. Oh, now this feels nice. Got a bit of weight to it. So let's have an extreme close-up on Mr. Cumberbatch. There we go. That is a good likeness. I like that likeness. The hair off the forehead is pretty cool as well. This is, I suppose, what you're paying the money for with these. As I said, these are expensive figures. The eye of Agamotto is glued on there. A little hole there for something to plug into. Looking at the stuff down there, I'm not sure what it is. But we have the instructions. And as you can tell, I've already not read the instructions. That is a thing with a a little cloaky thing underneath as well. I like the fact that there's layers upon layers. Other companies, Hasbro, would have just moulded that as one piece, but look, there's that and that. So that would have been one piece with others and they'd have just painted it. But this has, yeah, nice design on the boots as well. Yeah, they've given him fist hands to start with. So how does he stand? Pretty well, pretty good. Right, the cape, the cloak. What makes a cloak and a cape? Comments at the bottom. So it has the wire in it, so that is going to be very, very poseable, which it needs to be, I suppose, for him. Got little pegs on there, so let's see what this does. This goes on in there like that. And I'm thinking there must be some way of... Does it plug in somewhere? I tell you what, let's have a look at the instructions. Hands, warning may rub off, so be careful of that. Cloak removal and display. The cloak slides up and then place remove. Okay. Right. Doesn't really say what or how you get it to stay at the front. There's no little plugs there, but I guess that's just the back of... You can see there's little plugs under there, but I guess that's just the back of that. I guess it's up to you to sort of get it to sit straight. Would have been nice if they'd have put little magnets. I was thinking that might be what they were. Let's see. So that's on there pretty well now. If they'd have put little magnets in there for you just to that onto. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Because it's going to sit a little bit up, unless... Surely it would be mentioned on the instructions, right? Right, so... It also doesn't say what goes in that hole there, which it feels like there should be something in it. But there isn't, so I'm guessing that's just a hole. There is... Have a look. This little piece here that I was slightly bewildered by is what you will plug in. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to struggle to get it out. But you can see it's that bit there. So that is going to be the bit that plugs in the back. That feels like that, which is nice that they've done that. That you don't just have a great big hole in the back of it. I do like the cloak. Like I say though, I just need to... Ah, that's why there is wire in that top bit. So if we work with it, yes, there we go. Right. So that is going to make it easier to, yeah, you're going to just have to work the cloak into shape. If you know what I mean. Yeah, I like it. I think it's got a nice look. Like I said, this bit, I'm going to work with it. And I'm sure eventually I will get that into a position that I like. Let's just have a look. I'm going to do that with the cape because I don't want to keep unplugging it. But articulation wise, nice joints on the shoulders there. Very nice elbow joint as usual. Swivel in the middle there. The legs obviously got the usual amount of movability. There is a nice amount of slits in the underskirt, whatever you want to call it, that make it move. Again, nice amount of manoeuvrability in that. As I say, I'm thinking be careful of that because it is definitely fragile. Look, you see, you can get it down to there when he's not in the outfit. So we'll work with it. Yeah, does actually look quite nice with him just as a normal human being. Right, let me have a look. I think. Alright, there's that. I'm trying to work out which side's which. That's that one, so yeah, it's the other one. Getting them out of the plastic is difficult. Right, so that's that hand. So unplugs, as you can see, like so, and then we plug in that hand. And then we can stand him like that. Now, what did I do with the... Oh, there it is. Oh. Right, that's one bit of it. That's the other bit of it. And finally, it feels like a really tiny little stand base bit, but there we go. So that goes like that. Right, so we put tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do see if I can get both on. No, right. That kind of plugs in a little bit like that. Tell you what, let's see if we can stand him on the stand. Like that. It doesn't have to plug in very deep, does it? It just has to be enough. I've had a long day at work today and now I'm messing about with action figures. And I should really be having a nap. You get the principle. So that's going to plug into there and that's going to stand. Which is quite nice. So after some messing about with the cloak, I've kind of got it into a reasonably happy place for me. I say it's not perfect, but I'm sure with work, you know, I'm trying to do this reasonably quickly for the video, but I'm sure with a little bit of time and patience and just sitting messing about on the sofa with a cup of tea, I will get him into a perfect pose. And this is the kind of cloak that the original version had, which was basically plastic and horrible. It's amazing. Okay, this was a bootleg knockoff KO, but even so, designing these things has come a long way. It is a very nice figure, and I can't find where a ruler is to give him a measure. So he comes in at around 15 centimeters, or just a little bit under 6 inches. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I like it. Like I say, I will also mess about with this and see, you know, what I can do with making it. Because it might be just even easy just to put it like that and just have it sort of stood on the stand. You can also, like I say, put the cloak. How did it say do it? You plug that in there. Plug that in there. Let's have a go. Because somebody will complain that I didn't do it. Take that for there. And there. And then you have the cloak doing its own thing. I like the hands selection. There is a massive amount of them, which most of them now in the bottom of the box. As I said, these for touching, like so you know, them in his hands or whatever. I do think they've put a lot of effort into this, and when you look at what some of the other companies produce, there's the one with the sling ring. Did that focus? Focus. There we go. Even the detailing on that is pretty cool. Yeah, I can see why people pay what they pay for these, because compared to some of the stuff that Hasbro produce, this is Hot Toys kind of quality stuff. I say the cloak, I'm going to work with that and get it so that it's in 100% position that I like, but it's sitting pretty well now, and it is its own entity, isn't it? So yeah, I think I have a pose that he's probably going to be stood on my shelf in, which is going to be something like that. So yeah, like I say, if you have enjoyed this video on this channel, then please hit the like, shares and subscribe buttons down there at the bottom. It all really helps the channel. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed lately. We've passed the 7,000 mark. Let's hope the channel keeps growing. Yeah, it's all down to you guys. So As I said, thanks for watching, have a great day, a great night, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.